Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing to you my December TBR. December is probably going to be a very busy month for me, so I'll have to wrap up my reading by the half of the month, that is by 15 or 20, and the rest of the month I'll have to film my favorites videos and TBRs for 2022 and all such things. So I'll be reading only for the first 15 to 20 days, after which I'll be either not reading or only rereading my previously read books. I've actually included one reread in this TBR also. So this TBR only comprises of totally 4 books. Honestly, I wrap up all the favorites for 2021, both fiction as well as non-fiction. So without any further ado, let's get into the books right away. The first one is actually the end of a series. I plan to read this month itself, that is in November, but because of some of the other series which I'm completing, I'm not able to start this one. I'm pretty sure that I'll not be starting this in November as well. It is also a really huge book, and I'm talking about The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest by Stieg Larsson, which is the third and final book in the Millennium Trilogy. There were actually supposed to be 10 books in the series, but because of the untimely demise of the author, the series just ended in the third book itself. I actually read the first book, which is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, in January of 2020, and the second book, which is The Girl Who Played with Fire, in June or July of 2020. After that, I have not picked this book up at all for so long. I actually tried reading this in July or August of this year, and I got through just like 100 pages of the book. It is actually over 700 pages in length, and I was not at all invested in the story at all. I want to end the series properly, so I did not read it then. So I'm planning to pick it up as my first read in December, and since it is also a really big book, it will take quite a lot of time for me to read. Since I have less books in my TBR, I don't have to worry about completing the other books as well, because I'll be able to finish them. So I have really high hopes for this one, and if you have finished reading the series, please do let me know down in the comments how it is and what I can expect from this final book. The first book of the series I enjoyed totally, and the second book was a kind of step down for me because it was not as good as the first book. And another thing is that if I finish reading this book, I'll be able to add on other series for the series wrap up for 2021. Let's just wait and see whether I'm going to enjoy this or not. That was the only one physical book, guys, and all the other books are either going to be audiobooks or ebooks, and all the other books are going to be either audiobooks or ebooks or both audiobooks and ebooks clubbed together. Of these, the first one which I've added in my TBR is Pachinko. Now this is a generational story which is totally Korean in origin. I've actually not read any Korean stories at all, and only one series which I've actually read focusing on a Korean character is that of Larsson, which is the Larsson trilogy by Jin Lee. I just completely enjoyed that series, but it does not have that many nuances at all. It is just a normal quality YA series, but this one is definitely not like that. It happens in Korea itself. I want to read this as soon as I can, and I'm going to read this from my Kindle Unlimited subscription. I actually picked it up and borrowed it using the subscription in October, but until now I have not started reading it. It is also a really huge book, just like The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, so it will also take quite a bit of time for me to read. I think the audiobook for this one is also available in Storytel, so I'll probably listen to the audiobook and follow along with the ebook. I have not finalized it yet because I don't know which method of the two will be faster for me and more enjoyable. So whichever of the two feels better, I'll just go for it and do it in that particular way. So this is the second book in my TBR. The next one is not just a single book, but it is a series, and it is a manga series. It is Shaman King by Hiroyuki Takei. I've actually been reading this series for the past 3 months, and I've read totally 10 volumes until now, and I can say that of the 10 volumes, I've read 6 volumes only in November itself, and I have at least 10 more days of the month left to finish in November by the time I'm filming this video. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to read at least 5 more volumes in November itself, and the rest of the series I'm planning to finish it up in December because this is my first ever manga and I'm completely enjoying it. It is fantastical as well as philosophical in nature. The friendships and relationships that the characters form between each other in the series is really good, and all of them are really young characters. They are not even young adults, I can say. They are in the very starting end of young adults, where they are between 13 and 15 years of age. The entire series consists of totally 35 volumes, and I've just finished like 10 volumes right now, so there are at least 25 volumes for me to start reading and finish. I hope that I'll be able to finish this by the end of this year, but I'm definitely not sure. My plan is to finish it by the end of the year because there's also this anime that is available on Netflix for Shaman King. I actually watched the trailer alone, but it was not that great. If I finish reading the series, I'll also try to watch the anime by the end of the year, but as of now I don't have any such concrete plans. So Shaman King is definitely one of the series which I want to complete reading in my December TBR. The last one is actually a reread which I talked about in the beginning of the video, and it is the Tamil version of Sita, Warrior of Mithila by Amish. This has the similar case of that of Pachinko as well. The ebook is available in Kindle Unlimited, which I borrowed like 2 months ago, and the audiobook will be available in Storytel by the end of December, so probably I'll be able to finish it by then. I'm not sure whether I'll be starting the audiobook or the ebook, but I'm very much interested in reading it in Tamil because of all the 3 books in the Ramchandra series, Sita Warrior of Mithila is my most favorite one. I actually have a dedicated review for that one also out in the channel already. After finishing that book itself, I wanted to read that book in Tamil, but I did not buy a paperback copy. I don't know why. So when I found this as an ebook in Kindle Unlimited, I just went forward and borrowed it. And now since the audiobook is also kind of available by the end of December, I think I'll be reading this by the end of the year also. I'm not sure whether I'll be talking about this in detail in the future or not, but one of my goals to do by the end of 2021 is to read Sita in Tamil. Let's just wait and see if it is happening or not. So yes guys, those are all the books in my December TBR. I know that it is not a lot of books, but most of them are big books, and I also have an entire series to finish in the month of December itself. It is going to be a bit challenging, but I want to do it because I bought a lot of many new books by the end of this year, and I want to start reading them all in 2022 itself. So yeah, that's it for today, and don't forget to leave your December TBR in the comments below. And if you read any of these books, please do let me know down in the comments how they are and what I can expect from them. If you did enjoy watching today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.